Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Braja Janaranjana Jaya Yashodananda Jaya Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Jaya Prahlad Nrsimha Prahlad Nrsimha Jaya Prahlad Nrsimha Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Gauranitai Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Nrsimhadev ki Jai Gaura Premananda Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya So, Bhagavad Gita, reading from Bhagavad Gita today. So, the chapter is second chapter, verse 69. Ya nisya sarva bhutanam tasyam jagatri samyami yasyam jagaratri bhutani sanasya pasyanto muniha. Ya, what? Nisa is night. Sarva, all. Bhutanam, of all of living entities. Tasyam, in that. Jagarati is wakeful. Samyami, the self-controlled. Yasyam, in which. Jagaratri are awake. Bhutani, all beings. Sa, that is. Nisa, night. Pasyantaha, for the introspective. Muniha, sage. Translation. What is night for all beings is the time of awakening for the self-controlled. And the time of awakening for all living beings is night for the introspective sage. So, purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. There are two classes of intelligent man. One is intelligent in material activities for sense gratification, and the other is introspective and awake to the cultivation of the self-realization. Activities of the introspective sage or thoughtful man are night for persons materially absorbed. Materialistic persons remain asleep in such a night due to their ignorance of self-realization. The introspective sage remains alert in the night of the materialistic man. The sage feels transcendental pleasure in the gradual advancement of spiritual culture, whereas the man in materialistic activities, being asleep to self-realization, dreams of varieties of sense pleasure, feeling sometimes happy and sometimes distressed in his sleeping condition. The introspective man is always indifferent to materialistic happiness and distress. He goes on with his self-realization activities undisturbed by material actions. What is night for all beings is the time of awakening for the self-controlled, and the time of awakening for all beings is night for the introspective sage. So, Krishna is explaining here what is our goal actually. Now, our main goal as a human beings and as a intelligent people is to render service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. And by doing that, it is awaken for the soul. And in the materialistic way of life, it is sleeping for the soul. To wake up the soul means to connect with Krishna. And then you can see how your life is becoming very happy, successful in spiritual life. So it's nice that you are all here, came for a nice vacation. It's the best way to have nice vacation, to go to the temples and spend some time. Smita and Vijay, and they were in the kitchen 2 days, helping cutting vegetables, rolling chapatis for the Lord. So this is the awakening for the soul. This is called what Krishna says here, that it's the awakening for the sage. So yes, so please always come and spend your time here. And mother with 2 children, she's also here. How many times you have come here now? Many times, no? It's 2 times? Not more than 2 times. It's so nice to have you all here. And this is, to have darshan of Nishinga there, to have nice program, and render some service for the Lord. This is our main goal of life. Because human form of life is very rare. Krishna says, Bahunam Janmanam Ante. After many, many births, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prabhadante. Vasudev Samiti Sam Mahatma Sudulabha. So such souls are very rare. So we should take our time and cultivate in spiritual life and teach children. You like here, huh? So yes, and the parents are happy, children are happy. So this is very, very nice that you take your time for Krishna. When you are at home, you have to work, but when you come here, you can really focus nicely. Nishingadev get his blessings and continue your spiritual life at home. Chant, read Bhagavad Gita. And yes, at home, it's very easy. Prabhupada said in one lecture, everybody has to eat. So it's nice to cook and offer to Krishna. Yeah. If you have a small like altar, you have some photo. Even if you are not, you take Bhagavad Gita. Front page is Krishna Mit Arjun. Yeah. You offer, you eat, you cook dal, rice, chapati, make nice bread and first offer and then accept Krishna Prasad. So this is service started already to meditate on Krishna. Okay, I must cook and offer to Krishna. Practically every lady cooks at home. No? So take your time, cook nicely. Krishna says, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. Now offer with me with love and devotion a leaf, flower, water. I will accept with 50. When it is offered with love and devotion, I will accept. So Krishna, some people say, well, I'm so poor, I have nothing. But you have a glass of water, you can offer to Krishna. You have tulsi leaf, you can offer to Krishna. You have like spinach, little rice, flower, you can offer to Krishna. So that's why Krishna says, Patram Phalam Pushpam Thalam Thoyam. He make it very simple, that everybody can do some service and engage in his life or her life in service of Krishna. You take little water, offer 2 pitcher, chant Hare Krishna. If you don't know any mantras, best is chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, and offer. And then you accept Maha water. In this way, our senses become purified, our mind becomes purified, and we get love of Godhead. No. Prema Jana. So, yes, it's very simple. It's not difficult. Just one tries. Slowly, one gets the more and more devotion starts. One likes to do it. So, continue. It's very nice. It's not difficult. So, in our Srimad Bhagavatam, if you read, there are so many stories of devotees, how they cultivate their Krishna consciousness, how they were meditating on Krishna, remembering Krishna. Sudama. You know all the story of Sudama. He was a very poor Brahmin. And he has 2 or 3 children, and he has hardly nothing to feed them. So the wife was very much suffering to see children. So she approached Sudama and said, "My dear husband, not for us but for children. You have friend Krishna, he's living in Dwarka. Why don't you go to him? And sure he will help us." So by the request of the wife, he went. He walked all the way to Dwarka. So then he came in Dwarka. And when Krishna heard that Sudama has come, he ran. And all the queens were wondering what's going on here. Who is such a great, who this person is? His clothes were torn. He was he was traveling long way. He had a stick because it was hard to walk, and they said, "Who can be this?" And then Krishna brought him in the palace and put him in the throne, and he washed his feet and drank the water. And Rukmini, she understood. And all the queens were bringing all the paraphernalia for worshipping Sudama. And before Sudama went, he said to his wife, "I'm going to my friend. I need something to present him." And the wife said, "Oh, wait, I have some cheap rice." Cheap rice? Or puff rice or cheap rice, some kind of. So she put it in a bag, and Sudama had this. So when he came, he saw the big palace and all this opulent, and he was feeling shy to give to Krishna, so he was hiding, And Krishna knew. He said, "What do you have? What are you hiding?" And Sudama didn't want to give because it's a very little thing, something, some cheap rice or puff rice, something like that. And so Krishna took it, and he said, "Oh, such a nice, you were hiding all the time away from me." So this is the love of Krishna for his devotees. So that's why Krishna says, "You cook and offer to me." And then he took one arm, second, he wanted to take third. Rukmini stopped him because Rukmini is the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi. So she gave everything to Sudama, all the opulence and everything. And the last one, then hardly she has not much left then. I mean, it's just a story, it's not that she has nothing, but this is how love of devotee is. And then, yes, after 1 or 2 days, Sudama went home, and he came to his place. The hut was gone. There was a palace, and he said, where is my hut? And then the wife came with nicely dressed like a queen. Children were nice, and Sudama was, yes, this is Krishna. He gave me so much. Oh, I just had 2 little poof rice, what he returned, what in return Krishna gives to his devotees. So, yeah, this is very nice story to see how Krishna takes care of his devotees. So, yes, we are very fortunate to be here in Prabhupada's house. Prabhupada built the house that everybody can live, everybody can stay. Doesn't matter what nationality he has or she has, or from where he or she coming. No? Everybody is allowed, everybody is welcome in Prabhupada's house. He built the house that everybody can live in. So we are very grateful to Srila Prabhupada that he actually saved us all from this material existence. He wrote Bhagavad Gita, translated. He came to America. His book was, somebody stole his Bhagavad Gita. He wrote it again. In the boat, he had 2 times heart attacks. He was like 70 years old. And to get the ticket for the ship, he was waiting for a few days that what's her name? You know her name? Cynthia. Cynthia. Yeah, but the lady who was, I forgot. She's supposed to give him the ticket. He was went to at her office. So then she said, "No, Swamiji, I don't give you the ticket because you are too old. America is not a place for you. You are like my father. How can I send my father to some Western countries where there is no devotion and nothing to eat? What you will eat there?" Yeah. And Prabhupada said, "You give me the ticket. I have to go. It's my spiritual master's instruction." He said, "Whenever you get money, little money, you preach in the Western countries." And she said, "No, sorry, I don't give the ticket." So Prabhupada was coming every day, sitting at her office. And then after 2 or 3 days, she said, "Okay, Swamiji, I give you the ticket." Then she gave the ticket, and Prabhupada went in Jaladuta, no? Jaladuta Singh, yeah. And it takes, I think, 14 or 15 days to reach America. And the ocean was, storm was there, and ocean was, and Prabhupada has heart problems. And Prabhupada was lying, and Krishna came. And he was patting his head and said, "Don't worry, I am the captain of your boat." So for pure devotees, Krishna comes. No? He comes for us also, don't let. He's always with us. And yes, and Prabhupada recovered from the heart attack. And he wrote in the diary, no? And he said, "My Lord, I don't know why you are bringing me in this place, but you must have some reason behind it. So please let me dance, let me dance, let me dance according to your desires. I am just following what you will say to me. Yeah. So this is pure devotees' vision that they are. And Prabhupada, Krishna is not, Krishna is heavy, only pure devotee can carry. Prabhupada carried Krishna to America, to every country, he carried Krishna. So it's the mercy of Krishna and Prabhupada that we have a beautiful temple here. And we are trying to serve Nishingadev, Prahlad Maharaj. You know the story of Prahlad Maharaj, how he was being threatened by his own father. And he has so much faith in Krishna that Krishna was protecting. We have nice pictures. If you have time, you can just look at them. This is the picture when Prahlad was in Gurukul. In the break time, he gathers all the children and sings and Hare Krishna chants. Then his father wanted to kill him with snakes, and demons are trying to chop him. Nothing happens. There, he's been thrown out from the cliff in the ocean, and you see Krishna is catching him. It's a nice paintings. Very, very beautiful paintings. Yeah. And then here, straight, how he's killing Hiranyakashipu. He had all the benedictions. He thought, I am immortal, nobody can kill me. I am not able, nobody can kill me. So he came in the start, I am from today Bhagavad. Everybody should worship me. And the citizens were so afraid of him. But Prahlad, he said, no, Father, you are not God. Krishna is God. And then from there started, Father wanted to kill him. You think my enemy is God? I am God. You have to say, I am God, then I will not kill. Otherwise, I am going to kill you. And then what happened? He tried everything. Holika, Holi. We have this Holi festival. There are two reasons Holi festival. One is Prahlad was saved from Holika, and second is in Vrindavan, Krishna plays Holi with the gopis and which passes, make a Holi festival. So Holika was the sister of Hiranyakashipu. And she had a benediction from Agni Dev. She did tapasya, thousands of years, and pleased Agni Dev. And Agni Dev gave her the blessings that no fire can kill you. But he said, it is just for the protection of the, in general mass of the, just for protection. If you misuse, then I cannot protect you. So she forgot this. She thought now, no, I am so powerful, no Agni can burn me. But she forgot the other side, what Agni Dev said to him, to her. And so she came to visit Hiranyakashipu, and she heard all this, what's going on. And she came to brother and said, my dear brother, why are you so worried? I am Holika. I have the benediction from Agni Dev that I cannot burn. So you create a big fire, and I take Prahlad, I sit in the fire, I put Prahlad on my lap, and Prahlad will be burned and your problem is solved. And the brother said, oh, great, super. I didn't think of that. Good, you told me that. Okay. So they make like a festival, they make an announcement that tomorrow Holika is going to make exhibitions, and everybody is invited to see the show. So it was in open air, and they make a big wooden bit of fire, and Holika came and she took the Prahlad, and she sit and put the Prahlad on the lap, and she said, "Prahlad, you are okay? You are not burning?" Prahlad said, "No, I'm not burning. I feel like cold air." And Holika thought, oh, it's just the beginning now, Let the fire go more higher, and then we'll see what happens to him. So then after a few minutes, she asked Prahlad again, "So, Prahlad, you feel little heat?" Or, "No, auntie, I don't feel any heat. I'm fine. I feel like cool breeze around me." So then, slowly, Holika started to feel the heat. And then she started to burn. And she started to really burn. She said, "Bachao, bachao, help, help, help." And then she said, "Agni, you have cheated me. How is it possible? You gave me vardhan, you gave me blessings that I cannot burn, and now I'm burning." And then Agni Dev, his voice came. He said, "You forgot that what was said to you also, that if you try to kill somebody, this benediction will not work, and it will kill you. So now this is what's happening." So then, and then she was screaming and screaming. Now who can save her from this heavy fire? And she rolled and rolled and rolled, and she threw Prahlad. No? And Prahlad nothing happened to Prahlad. And the mother was, every time mother really she was suffering so much that her son has been killed. Mother was so much in anxiety, so much in worries. And when she saw Prahlad in the fire, nothing is happening to him. She said, "Yes, this is only Krishna." No? And then Prahlad got up and went to the mother and said, "See, mother, why you worry so much? Everything is fine." No? He was 5 years boy, no? And then Holika was burnt to ashes. Then Hiranyakashipu got very angry. "Hey Vishnu, you are..." The same thing. The same. "You killed my brother, now you kill my sister, now I will kill Prahlad." And he caught Prahlad. "So where is your God?" No? He said, "He's everywhere." "Oh yeah, he's everywhere. You see him everywhere." "I don't see him anywhere." "Yeah. Father, you have to believe in Krishna, then you will see him." "So, okay, you said he's everywhere." In the palace there was a big pillar like that, big, huge. He said, "Is your God in that pillar?" He said, "Yes, he's also there." So he took the club and smashed the coil. And from there, who came out? Yes, Nishingadev. Why he took this form? Half man, half lion. What is the reason? Yes.
He was so angry with the torture that his devotee is going through because of the Hiranyakashipu. He wanted to show the anger.
Yes. And what was the why? Okay, Krishna could have come in this normal form. Why he came as Nishingadev, as a half? Yes. Yes, yes. Yes, because he said no weapons. And when he appeared, what time Nishingadev appeared? Yes. Why he appeared at evening?
Because he cannot be killed in the day or night.
Yes. And how he killed him? Nails. And he put on his lap, because he said, "Not in the sky, not in the earth, or not in the sky." So he said, "You are on my lap." It's not earth, not sky. It's in middle. So that's why he kept all the blessings of Lord Brahma. He didn't. He said, "Okay, Brahma, you have given these blessings. It's all fine, but I will do something to protect Prahlad and to kill the demon Hiranyakashipu." Yeah, this is our Lord. So nice, all the pastimes of Lord. When we hear, when we read, we inspire ourselves. It brings us happiness in the heart, in the soul. Yeah. So then, yes. So this is how. Yes. Yes.
It is also that it should not be outside his house or within the house.
Yes.
So exactly on the
Doors.
yes.
Yeah, doors at the step door.
Yes.
And he said, so you are not in the house and not outside the house. You are at the middle of at the door. Now here is the door, and he was just there. So, yes, this is, and then what happened is that after killing Hiranyakashipu, Nishingadev was so angry, and nobody could go near him to pacify him, to cool him down. Even Lakshmi Devi said, I have never seen such a form. I don't go. I'm also, all the demigods also, nobody. And then they sent Prahlad. Prahlad, he came for you. Please, you go. So then Prahlad went to the Lord. And when Nishingadev saw Prahlad, he became cool. And then he took the Prahlad and put in his lap. Yeah. And this is, we have the Nishingadev here. Prahlad sitting on the lap of Nishingadev. So then in South India, in Ahobalam, maybe you have been there? You have been there, Ahobalam? When you go next time India, go to Ahobalam. This is Ahobilam, has 9 Nishingadev main temples, which the deities are manifested themselves. And Ugra Narsimha is the top of the mount hill, very high. You have to walk all the way. And there is the Nishingadev appeared, manifested himself. He has Hiranyakashipu on the lap, and he's doing like this. Jwala Narsimha. He was very fiery, and he's residing there. And when you go there, you can see the pillar is existing still. A huge pillar where Nishingadev came out of there. And this, because the Hiranyakashipu was also very big, very tall and very big. And so they were fighting, they were jumping from one mountain to other mountain and fighting. And Nishingadev was enjoying the fight, And so this is also, you will see many mountains are there, huge mountains. And from down you can see the pillar, big pillar, half broken, huge. And then after killing Hiranyakashipu, Nishingadev washed the hands. And there, the temple is high, and then you walk a little bit there, and there is the water, spring water is coming there. And they have make a fence that nobody go near, but you can see that the water is clean, and then it becoming red water that he washed the hands of after killing Hiranyakashipu. And it's still there. One can have the darshan of that. Yeah. And then when you come down, there are other there is Bhrigu Muni. Bhrigu Muni came to Lord Nishingadev, and he said, I want to see these pastimes, how you kill Hiranyakashipu. So when you go to Jwala temple upstairs, the Hiranyakashipu's head is here. And then when Bhrigu want to have the darshan, Hiranyakashipu's Bhrigu Muni is standing here, and Hiranyakashipu's head is here. And he's telling Bhrigu Muni that this is how Nishingadev killed me. He's explaining to Nishingadev, to Bhrigu Muni. Hiranyakashipu. Yeah. So this is Bhrigu Muni wanted to have darshan of Nishingadev, how he killed Hiranyakashipu. And then there is a Karana Narsimha. There is a tree called Karana, and that's why the Lord is known as Karana Narsimha. And Hanuman is there. Here's Nishingadev, and straight is Hanuman. And he's doing kirtan every 24 days, and he also had darshan of Nishingadev. So all these temples are really how Lord appeared. And another is Malola Narsimha, when Lakshmi Devi is after, and then when Prahlad was blessed, and then Lakshmi Devi came and Nishingadev put on his lap. This is called Malola Narsimha. Malola means happy. The Nishingadev was happy. He was satisfied, and Lakshmi Devi was sitting. Good. Then, thank you for coming and hearing. If you have some question or some others want to say something, you are welcome.
I didn't understand the last part of Hanuman and Narsimha.
Yes, Hanuman wanted to have darshan of Nishingadev. So Nishingadev showed him the darshan, came, and so Hanuman is always there doing bhajan to Lord Nishingadev. There is a temple there where Hanuman is also there. And there is another Nishingadev, what is his name? I forgot. He is smiling like that to here, and he's sitting in like this in the posture, in yoga posture. And one of the devotee, he was chanting, sitting and chanting, and Nishingadev liked his singing so much that Nishingadev was doing tal like this, and this devotee was singing. He does like this. So his hand is like that. Yes. So, okay, then I think it's okay? All right. So nice to meditate on Nishingadev's pastimes. It's nice. Yeah. You can read in Ahobalam, there are different temples and different deities. All different pastimes. Very nice. And Nishingadev came and he left. Like Krishna, he had many pastimes. Nishingadev had also like different devotees want to come and have darshan of him or to see the how. Then he manifested himself in different form. Yeah. There is Varaha Narsimha also. So, good. Then, thank you. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol.